All right. Exterior intersection, check for understanding problems. 7 of them. Number 1, determine the measure of angle NOP. NOP is this angle right here. If it's an exterior angle, the angle is found by the formula far arc minus near arc divided by 2. The arcs that go with this angle are the arcs inside what we call here is a secant because it goes through the circle. That doesn't matter. Don't worry about the vocab word, just matter where the arcs are. So the far arc is the one inside the mouth, this alligator-looking mouth, the furthest away from our red angle, and our near is the 30. So the formula to find the angle, putting our numbers in, far minus near divided by 2 is all there is to it. This is a easy level question. It doesn't get much easier than this. It's just 70 minus 30 divided by 2. Your answer will be 20. Number 2 on the check for understanding. Angle ABD is formed by a tangent and a secant. Correct. Outside of a circle. Okay? If minor arc AC is 72, so that is right here. That is going to be our near. That's 72. That's the one closest to our angle. Our angle is right here. Okay? And minor arc CD is 132. What is the measure of our green angle ABD? Now, first off, you cannot use the 132. The 132 is not inside that mouth. But you have to know all these arcs, these 3 colored arcs, must add up to the 360 of a circle. And if you use the 132 and 72 and you just subtract them, you'll have your arc. 360 minus 72 minus 132 equals 156. That is your far arc. So, as far as my formula goes, this one is not used. In my formula, angle equals far minus near divided by 2. The angle that we need can be found with the formula 156 is my far minus 72 divided by 2. Do that math and you'll have your answer to this problem. Number 3 on the check for understanding with the exterior angle or exterior intersection. ACE. The angle ACE is formed by 2 secants intersecting outside of a circle if a minor arc BD is 28. The minor arc BD is 28. That's this little one right here. If minor arc AB is 112, once again, they give us an arc that will not be used in our formula. Okay, we're not going to be able to use that red arc. And minor arc DE is also 112. I'm going to go ahead and use that in red again. What is the measure of arc ACE, of angle ACE, ACE? This is what we're looking for. Okay, well, you should know by now, we've done circles long enough. This will complete the 360. So on my calculator, I'm taking 360 minus those 3 numbers. 112 twice and 28. So now I get 108. And I have what I need. Remember, the angle that I'm looking for is found by taking far minus near divided by 2. Angle equals 108 minus 28 divided by 2. That is your formula to get the angle measurement. Number 4 on the check for understanding, an exterior angle or intersection with a secant or tangent. Okay, if arc VY is 132, arc VY, I'll bold that in blue. I hope you can recognize this arc as the far arc, 132. That's inside that angle mouth. That's the far. Y angle YUV is 41. Now this is an angle. That is the angle. Okay, they gave us the angle. What is the measure of arc XV? The red piece is what we're looking for. Now I'm going to label that as an N for near. So we're looking at angle equals far minus near divided by 2, and N is going to be in our formula. So we're going to say 41 equals 132 minus N over 2. And how do you do this math? Is we always multiply 2 to both sides to get rid of that 2 on the bottom. So this is what it will be looking like next. All right, if you're not too comfortable with this, we are going to get the negative. This is a negative N, so we're going to move the number away and get negative 50 equals negative N. So all we have to do is recognize this is a negative 1, divide by negative 1, and that 50 becomes positive, and our answer will be 50 for the near arc. All right, number 5, and check your understanding of the exterior intersection or exterior angles. If minor arc AC is 96, let's find AC. It's in red, so I'll keep it in red. That's 96, so that's a near. I'll put a little N here for near. Now, this is weird. It doesn't give us anything else. It just says, what's the measure of the angle? So what you need to see is that this arc from AC stops here. And the far arc is going to be all of the rest of the circle. So we are using the entire circle on problems like this. And I'm going to find this far arc by taking 360 minus 96. So this is 264. Because it has to add up to 360. We're using the entire circle now. So the angle equals far minus near divided by 2. That would be your formula for the angle. And that would get your answer. So number 6 off the quizzes is we have SQ is 92 in our reading. So it says that in the reading. So I got that taken care of. So I've already done that. QR is 86. Okay, so everybody should know right now we're not using that because it's not inside the mouth. What's the measure of angle RPS? So it wants the angle. So all we have to do is find the rest of this by using the 360 circle. So I'm going to say 360 minus those two arcs, and I'll have the blue arc. 360 minus 92 and 86 is 182. So I have a far, a near. I am not using the 86. It's not inside the mouth. My formula is angle equals far minus near divided by 2. That'll get your answer to number 6. All right, so the last question on the exterior intersection is an interior intersection, because I do not want you to forget the difference in these two formulas. Now, if it's on the exterior, on the outside, like the previous 6 questions, our formula for angle was far minus near divided by 2. Now, if it's an interior formula or interior intersection like this question, our interior angle is arc plus arc. So we're just adding them. So the difference is the addition and subtraction. So this is your interior angle. You have the 2 arcs you need. One is an X, so we can put that in our formula. And one is 60. It's already color-coded for you. So there's our 2 arcs. So our formula will be 80 is our angle. 1 arc, and it doesn't matter which one's first. So you do not need to keep track of far and near if it's an interior intersection. There's one of my arcs. There's my other arc. And the process becomes exactly the same. We will multiply 2 to both sides first. Subtract the 60, and you will have it solved for number 7.